Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alexandra.
My name is Julia.
And today we are coming to you with another tea video. We have our teas and we're going to be spilling the tea. We're going to be spilling about the things that we would never ever tolerate in a relationship.
You were saying?
I was saying that we should start from the basis, from like the bare minimum, like for us, because everybody has their own standards, and for us, like the things that we would, like this is like completely the bare minimum, like from the floor, let's start, you know?
From the bottom.
From the bottom,
yeah.
Exactly. For me is that the guy should, support me 100%. Like if I'm doing something, he knows that I'm passionate about it.
Yeah.
I've always had this kind of support from like people in my life. And even like from my parents, from my sibling, it's not like they always get me what I want to do. And sometimes like my parents criticize, my life choices, but it was never that they tried to bring me down about something that I'm passionate about. It was never like that. So if a guy is not fully, hyping me up about my interests, about my passions, and what I want to do, like for example, even my career. Like if he's not all over this subject, like I'm saying, oh my god, I did it, oh my god, I achieved this, and I'm so happy, and he's like,
but
cool.
Yeah, if he's not really even excited about that, it's like weird.
Exactly, like even like in our friendship, whatever happens, we're so excited for each other.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, why wouldn't you be? Like you're caring about this person, they're caring about this thing, so like, honestly, I feel like this is such bare minimum, and so many people do not realize how important that is.
Yes, exactly.
Like to just support. Like you were saying, you date to marry. We date to marry usually. So like you want to marry this person, so we become a team, Like and if you're not gonna marry each other, like you are a team right now. So it's like one for the team. You know what I mean, right?
Exactly.
Do domu do wanny dobranoc. It was like do domu do wanny dobranoc. I just want to say that I'm super happy about our special guest today, because Julia actually made a list. Oh, I did something.
You did.
Julia actually made a list, of the things that we do not tolerate, and I'm like, I don't want to read all of this, but I just see the first point that actions do match words. And I get furious because it don't. When actions do not match words, it's bad enough, like from people outside of your closest circle. But like when you're in a relationship with somebody and they do stuff like that, like they say something and they do something completely different, it's like,
yeah, and they can promise you like, okay, I will buy you flowers, I will take you there, and like I will be there for you, and then. What happens with that? Where are the flowers?
If you say something and you don't do it, how should I trust you?
Yeah, exactly.
How, like, even because those are like, okay, the promises, like, oh my god, I will show you the world. But like, yeah, I don't want to underestimate the loyalty, with the lying, but still, like, if you say, yeah, don't worry, like, you're the only person that I talk to, and I know that sometimes the actions don't match your words, I'm like,
how am I supposed to believe that? Like,
yeah.
What?
Exactly.
Saying?
Like, if we're together and I cannot trust the person, what's the point? I want to
There's
know.
no point? Yeah. So when a guy lies, and then he says, well, I didn't want to tell you about it because I thought you were gonna get mad.
Like, first, like, when a guy lies, like, that's the dot. When a guy lies, that's the dot. But the end of the sentence, I don't want to say I regret doing this video, but it makes me so happy. From talking, I'm like, oh yeah, not doing that.
That's not normal.
That's not normal.
Like
Like
therapy.
if you know that I would be mad, why did you do it?
Exactly.
Like from the first place.
My question. Yeah.
Exactly. If you knew that I was gonna be mad. And like, first of all, let's focus on if you think that's reasonable for me to get mad. And if the answer is yes, If the answer is no, then we should talk about how we do not match each other's morals, and that is like the basis of the relationship. Like if somebody has totally different, values in their life than me, what are we doing? Because we want to build a future together, so like we should match.
Yeah, exactly.
What about the kids?
Always picks boys or friends or just time alone instead of you. This is
or when like in general when he's like I'm gonna let you know because I'm not sure if this plan is gonna turn out. I'm like, am I being your second option?
Exactly. What the? Oh my god!
Like, I'm mad right now. I'm so angry.
Oh my god. Okay.
Like, aren't we in a relationship? Shouldn't I be your priority? I mean, like, your priority should be yourself. Like, I get that, of course. I'm not saying you should lose other relationships, like with your friends, with your family. No, boo. No, you should, make time for everybody. But when it's like keeping the seat for somebody else. Like, it's exactly like that. Like, we're watching some movie and you're like, keeping the seat empty because maybe somebody wants to sit and I'm like literally standing right in front of you and you're not, letting me sit. It's exactly the same for me.
Yeah.
Like, I would understand if it's like already taken. Yeah, alright, sure. But if it's empty and you're still keeping the seat, it's like, don't you want to be next to me?
Yeah, but it's also about like respecting your time, because when you wait for that person to actually make a decision, like, you want to meet me or not, and he says like,
I'm gonna we're gonna see, I'm gonna let you know.
And what are you supposed to do? Like sit there all day, like
not looking
tries to blame you for his mistakes.
I'm out. I have flashbacks.
Me too, unfortunately.
Oh my god, no, that is such a red flag though. That is such a red flag.
It is.
When somebody does something, it's his mistake and he cannot, like, this is actually such a childish, thing to do.
Behavior, yeah.
Yes, because they cannot, take the blame to themselves. It's like they're trying to put it somewhere else. It's like, am I married to a child? Well, it's like from the cartoon. What are you calling child, Lewis? Because if I'm a child, what I need to do? I pedophile, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna sit here and be tethered by a pervert.
I just like completely.
Anyway,
stand to speak.
No, but I'm serious. It's like you do something and you try to put a blame on me, like. Oh my god, this is so basic. I cannot even find the words. I cannot even start saying anything.
I know. No, there are so many examples that I could bring right now, but I won't.
You know what you did. Now you can move on
And accept that you did it.
Yeah. Just accept it. Just do it. Like you did something wrong, and for me, it's just like, so if anything's gonna go wrong in your life, I'm gonna be blamed for it.
So like when someone makes you feel small and stupid.
I feel like those are not even our standards. Those are
no, those are the worst.
No, this should be. I'm sorry. This is not even the bare minimum. Like, I was gonna say so many things, but now I'm thinking like people actually settle for
this,
tolerating this kind of behavior. I'm like, ew. You know what's funny? Like throughout the life, the more toxic men I got into my life, or the more toxic behaviors I observed, throughout my life, the more I get the ick from the behavior. Like from when somebody's like, I'm not gonna open the door for you. Why should I? I'm like, no,
stop making me angry.
But I'm, like at this point, I'm not mad. I'm like, ew. Like when somebody says, why should I pay the bill? I'm like, ew. Like I'm actually getting the ick from a person not being, in his provider mode, in his masculinity, in his, just like the man that I like them to be. I don't know how it sounds, but like the man that I want him to be, if he's not, a valuable man for me, I'm like, ew.
I mean, he should provide, he should take care of you, he should make you feel like the best.
He should treat you, like if he sees your value, he should be like, okay, she's worth it. Like Like if I see your value, I wanna do things for you, and especially like when you're in your feminine energy, like people want to do things for you, and I know how it sounds, but I'm kind of used to that. I'm kind of used to people just like wanting to treat me, and like not in I'm spoiled right now. No, I do appreciate every single one, thing that people do for me, but it's just like. When we're friends, yeah, you don't have to open doors for me or pay the bill. Like, okay, we're friends. That's like completely different. But when somebody is trying to be my boyfriend or is my boyfriend, and they do not already act like they would act if they would be my husband, I'm like, no,
thank you.
My guy friend's dad, he told me. All I remember, the man told me that all I remember to set up your standards so freaking high, because after the marriage, it is really easy to kind of lower and set up your standards high, because sometimes he said, I buy my wife flowers every single week. I do things for her. I cherish her because I feel like I still do not believe she settled for me, and he is such a handsome man, such a charismatic. He's actually like my standard is this man, and I'm serious, like as far as I know him. And he told me, I remember to put your standard high because guys will actually go through the mountains to do those things, and if you do not show before the marriage what you want, guys like during the marriage they already got you. I know how it sounds, but they already got you.
Yeah.
So why should they bring it up? No, if you put it like this, it will not get higher. It can go lower, but it cannot get higher. Maybe sometimes if it's like, a certain situation, but usually not, like 95% not. So like, if I do not see the behaviors that I want to see in the future, why should I tolerate that?
I was in my woman rage
Yeah.
writing this.
Why would he make you feel dumb and stupid? Like, even if he knows stuff that you don't, for me this is super impressive, by the way, when a guy is very intelligent, when a guy actually knows what he's talking about and he's using the words that you do not know.
Yeah, but he teaches you something.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's hot.
yeah.
But when he's very
Arrogant?
yeah. When he's very arrogant about it, that's a lick.
That's like a nick, it is, yeah.
I've been talking to my classmate. I told him, like, when a guy is using the words that I do not even understand, like I do not even understand what he's saying, he's so intelligent, I'm like, oh my god, this is so hard. And I told him also about the languages. When somebody's speaking to me in French or in Italian or in Arabic, I'm like, oh damn. And he's like, oh, do you like to feel dumb? When you date somebody and they see the person that you are, they see you for who you are, they should be like, oh my god, she is so amazing, she's so valuable, so intelligent, she takes care of her mind. So like, if they think about you that way, why would they feel like make you feel that?
Yeah.
And if they don't, then like that's the whole fucking problem. Like right there is setting,
Yeah. When a guy is really handsome, and it's like obvious for him, for you, it is obvious, and he uses that as an excuse for everything, and he's like, okay, I'm cute, so it doesn't really matter what I do, you're gonna forgive me.
Are you okay, princess? No, that's like wrong in so many different levels.
Yes.
No, but when somebody thinks that they're all that and they do not have to treat you well because they're like visually attractive,
it even sounds down.
Yeah. I don't want to say it sounds feminine, but it sounds like a wounded feminine. Actually, not even healthy feminine energy. It's just like wounded. Like I'm saying, like, are you okay, princess? I feel like we should do maybe a part 2. Because because I think I'm too frustrated right now to continue this. Do you have anything else to say right now, or should we save it to another video?
I think we should save it, really. I think I have a lot. But
Yes,
you're
you
not
did.
ready.
Thank you so much for watching. It was really lovely.
It was really lovely.
It was very raging.
It was.
And I hope to see you in my next videos. Bye bye.